Hey, today we're going to be talking about fractions, decimals, and percents, and how to convert from the fraction to the decimal, to the percent, to the percent, to the decimal. So we'll be talking about all of these things. So first, let's go ahead and start with converting a fraction to a decimal. So you'll notice that my fraction right here is 1/4. Again, you say this fraction 1/4. 1/4. Remember that this line means divide. So in order to go from a fraction to a decimal, all you do is divide the numerator by the denominator. So this is 4 can go into 1. How many times can 4 go into 1? Can 4 go into 1? No. But can 4 go into 10? Yes. 4 can go into 10 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. But 4 can't go into 2, so I have to bring down my 0 in order to get my 5. But because 4 couldn't go into 1, we have to put a decimal here. So again, to convert from the fraction to the decimal, you just divide your fraction. You divide your denominator into your numerator. 4 can go into 1. Can it really go into 1? No. We have to put a decimal and turn it into a 10. 2 times 4 is 8, which is the closest thing to 10. So then 10 minus 8 is 2, and then you bring down your 0 here. And so you get 0.25. So now we'll go to 1/2. You do exactly the same thing. Remember, again, this line means divide. 1/2 can turn into 0.5. 0.5 is your decimal. You do the division again. This is what we called long division in the younger grades. 2 can go into 1. No, 2 can't go into 1. So you put a decimal here, and you convert this 1 into a 10. You bring that decimal up here, so 2 can go into 10. How many times? 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. So now 0.5 is your decimal. 1/2 is equal to 0.5. 1/4 is equal to 0.25. 0.25 is also known in a fraction as 1/4 or 25 over 100. This is 25 hundredths. Also with 1/2, it's 0.5 is your decimal. 0.5 is also known as 5/10. So this could also be written as 50 over 100. This could be written as 25 over 100, which could be reduced to 1/4. This could be written as 50 over 100, which can be reduced to 1/2. Now we'll go to 4/5. 4/5 can be converted into a decimal by dividing it once again. Can 5 go into 4? No. We add the decimal, turn this into a 40. 5 can go into 40 0.8 times. So your decimal is 0.8. 0.8 or 8/10. Also, this could be written as 80 over 100 or 4/5, because 80 over 100 can be reduced to 4/5. And we've talked about simplifying and reducing in another video of ours. So again, 1/4 can be converted into 0.25. 1/2 can be converted into 0.5. 4/5 can be converted into 0.8. And all you do to change from your fraction to your decimal is you just do what we called long division in the early grades. Now, it's very, 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 very easy to convert from a decimal to a percent. All you have to do once you have your decimal is you just move your decimal over 1, 2, and you add the percent sign. So 0.25 in the decimal form can be 25% in percent form. 0.50 in decimal form, you move your decimal over 1, 2, and you get 50%. Move your decimal over 1, 2, add the percent sign, and you get 50%. Now you move the decimal over 1, 2, add the percent sign, and you get 80%. So as you can see, converting from the decimal to the percent, very, very easy. 0.25, 1, 2, move the decimal place over 2, and you add your percent. Move your decimal place over 2, add your percent. Move your decimal place over 2, add your percent. So 0.25 becomes 25%, or 25 hundredths becomes 25%. 0.5 or 5 tenths becomes 50%. 0.8 or 8 tenths becomes 80%. So 4/5 is equal to 0.8, which is equal to 80%. 1/2 is equal to 0.5, is equal to 50%. 1/4 is equal to 0.25, is equal to 25%. Who knew that fractions could be so helpful? If you know the fraction, you can easily get to the decimal or the percent. And then you have lots of things that you can do once you've converted your fraction to your decimal or to your percent. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and have a great time with fractions. Thank you.